Breakers. I'm tired. Near-death traits are being discussed a lot, and doesn't seem to be getting consensus on how they work or are supposed to work, but I can at least assure you they're not working how they're supposed to. Something's wrong. So, normally how such things interact is you have a certain HP threshold that when you hit, your screen gets all red and jiggly, and you enter a state of critical near death. And when you hit that point, certain traits, such as this attack power at low health ability cartridge I have here, will kick in and let you do bonus damage. Generally, that default state is somewhere like 30% of your HP. And if I use the magic of Saturn Engine here real quick, you see right now I'm doing 175. I can drain myself down the level I need to be. Should be somewhere in the 1300s. 175. Shave a tiny bit more off. There we go. 187, the trait's kicked in. Somewhere around 30% of your HP. How this is supposed to work is you're supposed to be able to apply traits like near-death remaining HP percent that increases that threshold. And it is definitely supposed to be added or multiplied into the existing threshold in some way. Most damning evidence is you can put on a whole bunch of these. And you'll see that your stats sheet trait actually maxes out at a certain amount. 91.99. It's a huge amount, right? Well, it's not doing properly. If I go in now and try to determine where that HP threshold is, you think it would be at, even if it's multiplicative and not additive, you know, you think it would be somewhere high up in the 2400, 24,000 kind of range. Well, let's ram HP down and find out. You'd think it'd be somewhere like here-ish, right? Nah, not affected yet. My damage isn't up yet. It's actually sitting at about 18,500. A little lower than it should be. If you math that out, that doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm only getting, oh, maybe a 10% boost? Here's the double goofy part. If I start stripping these down, taking the traits off again, so now I'm sitting at only 43%? Let's get ourselves back down. I mean, logic dictates if everything is working as it presented, I should have less of a threshold, right? I am, in fact, still in the 1800 range before that kicks in. 18,500, roughly. Here, just in case there's any confusion, I'll lap myself on HP real quick. Just blow myself up intentionally. In case you're wondering how I'm doing this, the wonderful back skill off of Zuda, Saturn Engine, which is a standard buff as far as hyperstances go, or hypertrances go, but it also gives you the ability to spend HP when you run out of boost to keep your boost going. Great for testing this kind of stuff. And we're right back to 18,500. So why is it when I add on another 40% effect, it doesn't change that threshold at all? Something's up. So for all you thinking you can stack up, 100% plus and get those crazy benefits, it's not working. Don't. Save yourself the traits. Now you might be thinking, Well, okay then, what about them win critical survive instant deathers? Some guy on the Steam forums or some back alley somewhere, confirming I have no near death, said that if I stack 100% near death, this evade instant death and critical condition will kick on all the time. Not entirely true. And to demonstrate that, you saw I have no near instant death traits. I'm going to quickly load up a new type mission.
Desk.
So we're in here on the new type, which I should not be able to survive with my part level. And this guy slaps my ship, brings me down to 1. I evade instant death, despite having no near death percentage triggers. So that's a lie. I don't know exactly what's going on here, but clearly there's some kind of bug or some kind of issue in the coding. You only seem to be able to get 10% extra near instant death to begin with, and this guy is not even close to being dependent on that value either. I can load up an extreme mission, get hit once to put myself below half but above the threshold, and then get hit again to bring myself down to 1. That's hopefully the footage I saved on screen is showing. Yeah, so these guys are borked. Don't rely on them. That's my PSA. Join the Discord.